The Tucson is one of Australia's best and best-selling medium SUVs, and for 2024, Hyundai's given it a really significant update, turfing the diesel engine for a new petrol-electric hybrid. Good news or bad? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Hyundai's not just sticking its toe in the hybrid waters either. 8 of the 17 Tucson variants are now petrol-electric. It's available as front or all-wheel drive and across 4 different equipment levels. Pricing starts around the mid-$40,000s and extends beyond $60,000 before on-road costs. A big hike in pricing for Tucson. Here we're checking out the new Premium, which replaces the Highlander badge and is right up near the top of the range. Hyundai's being pretty bullish with the Tucson hybrid. It starts several $1,000s more expensive than the hugely popular Toyota RAV4 Hybrid, so that's laying down a challenge right there. While the 2-litre petrol and 1.6-litre turbo petrol engines that comprise the rest of the Tucson range are unchanged, the hybrid is all new. There's a 1.6-litre turbo petrol engine under here combined with a 6-speed auto, an e-motor, a small lithium-ion battery pack, and all that combines to produce more power than the old diesel, less torque but still a medium amount, and it's also more efficient on fuel than the diesel, which means less emissions as well. That's significant with a new CO2 reduction plan coming into legislation in Australia from next year. If you're looking for external evidence of change to the Hyundai Tucson, then you might have to squint a bit. There's been some detailed changes to the parametric grille, the front and rear bumpers are new, and there's some new alloy wheel designs as well. It's inside where the more significant changes have been made. Check out this huge double screen that curves across the dashboard. Infotainment touchscreen here, instrumentation here. Now that's standard on most Tucson models now. And up here, exclusive to the Premium, is a head-up display. New features include wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and BlueLink connected car services with added features and over-the-air updates. Hyundai's also swapped the Tucson from a push button to column gear shifter and introduced a new control panel for air conditioning. And check this out, an easy one-button way to turn off the bing bong overspeed warning. Finally, thank you Hyundai. Because there's a battery pack under the rear seat of the hybrid, you actually sit a little bit higher than you do in the petrol Tucsons, but really there's so much headroom, only a basketball would be concerned about that. Otherwise, things are pretty familiar in the rear seat, and that's good news because there's masses of room to stretch out in. So let's talk about the boot of the new Hyundai Tucson hybrid. It's actually bigger than the one in the petrol models, but only because it comes with a space saver spare tyre under the floor rather than a full-size spare tyre. And the power tailgate. Good news here, spread across more models in the range. Okay, let's go for a drive and see how the new petrol-electric Tucson goes. The Tucson is Hyundai's biggest selling vehicle in Australia, and the diesel Tucson was a pretty good example of the breed, so the new hybrid's really got its work cut out for it. We're driving the Premium all-wheel drive. In fact, you can only get all-wheel drive in the Premium grade, and that's a mechanical connection to the rear wheels, not an e-motor, as some electrified vehicles opt for on the rear axle these days. Straight up, it's obvious the hybrid delivers strong, smooth, tip-in throttle performance, and that's great. It's that e-motor trait we all love. Quiet, instant, no lag, no vibes, no rattles, so superior to the diesel engine there. And also the 2-litre petrol engine that's still in the range, of course. Fuel economy, yeah, we're at 7.8 litres per 100 kilometres on this drive, which is well above the 5.3 litre per 100 claim, but probably need a longer drive to really sort that side of it out. Jury's also out on the dynamic side. finding the ride to be a little bit sharp and intrusive, but these are rough roads, and the electric assist steering system to have a little bit of rubberiness in it. By that I mean it tends to feel like it wants to pull back to centre a bit when I'm going around a corner. Other interesting features of this car, it's got a baby mode that smooths out throttle responses via the e-motor to try and help your baby get to sleep, which is nice. And the paddle shifters on the steering wheel. Now, in sport mode, they change gears in the 6-speed automatic gearbox. But in other modes, they act as adjusters for regenerative braking, different levels of braking assist to generate power back into the small battery. Yep, there's no doubt this update to the Hyundai Tucson is a lot more detailed and extensive than just a new grille. There's stuff here we like, other stuff we're not so sure about, including those substantial price rises, so the jury is out for now. But we'll get the Tucson on home soil soon. We'll have a thorough drive, a good poke around, and we'll also compare it against the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid. A battle of the low emissions medium SUVs. Yeah, we really are in a new motoring age now.